Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Parenting Podcast from Dubuque, Iowa. We're Pastors Lauren and Joy Hershey, and we have with us today our assistant pastor and youth pastor, Pastor Michael Vincent Lopez.
Hello, and it's very good to be on with you guys today, so thank you for inviting me, Pastor Joy.
Sure. We're happy to have you here, and we know you have a lot of wisdom. You minister to our teens mostly every week and during the week, and are really in touch with what's going on with them. And so we thought you might have a lot of wisdom for the parents of the teenagers. We know that the kids just got back from camp not very long ago. Yep. And I'm wondering if you have some wisdom that you can share with the parents about how they can continue to encourage their kids now that they're back from camp.
Yeah, how can they make the most of that camp experience?
Yeah, absolutely. Getting our teens to summer camp is very important. It's very important to get them to a spot to, I like to say, just disconnect from the world, from video games, from wrong friends, right friends, just everything. It's just good for all of us just to disconnect at times and connect into God in just a special way and just away from everything. One of the things we did is no cell phones at summer camp. And so it's just a way to help disconnect to connect with Him. Mm-hmm. And during those times, they're really going to hear from the Lord a lot more clear than they might usually on a week-to-week basis. Mm-hmm. And He'll do some special things in their life and really cause shifts and change in their life. And so just as important it is for them to go to camp and all those things are happening, it's just as important for us as parents to when they get back, ask them how their week was and to get feedback from them. That helps us as parents team up with them. You know, God moved in their lives, God spoke to them, and I know as me, I'm not a big talker all the times, and I sure wasn't with my parents when I was a teen, and so it probably helps me out nowadays to know that and to look for that. Yeah. But as a parent, we want to know how to team up with them. Mm-hmm. You know, they're going to have questions when they come back on, you know, here God moved in their life and spoke to them, and they made some commitments to Him, and their questions coming back are, man, can I actually live up to these commitments? Man, can I actually survive outside of summer camp? One of the things I like to tell them is, man, when rubber hits the road, when you step off the bus, and when you come out of that, I don't know, that bubble of summer camp. I know I experienced it when I came out of Bible school. Man, you come out of a bubble and you can kind of live in that kind of bubble, you know, where you've been preached to every day for 5 days, and you might go a couple days and be doing real good, but at some point you're going to have to stand on your feet in your relationship with the Lord. Yeah. And a lot of times, you know, when you get off the bus, that rubber hits the road, that's when the wrong people call, and that's when this hits you, and the enemy's really going to want to take that time to attack. And I've already gotten, we've been back, we came back Friday, and just hearing some reports back by Sunday, man, it was 3 or 4 students got nailed the same night, right on Friday, and just helping them through it, helping them get back on their feet and stuff, but they knew it was coming because we had talked about that.
That's good.
So something for us as parents to help team up with them is, you know, those questions are going through their head and they're dealing with that kind of stuff. My encouragement is to, we see over in Timothy 4:12 where it's not to look down on their age, but let's talk to them like adults almost. Yes, they're teens, yes, they're children, but I just encourage taking them out for breakfast or out for lunch. You know, do something out of the ordinary, do something special.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Really good idea.
Yeah, give them a day to sleep. First of all, they wore us out, we wore them out.
Yes.
And so I'd say give them a day to sleep, but then invite them out for breakfast or invite them out for lunch. Yeah. And just do those simple questions. How was your week? You know, it's a good warm-up question, you know, and it probably won't go very far. Good. But then start to do the depth charge ones where it's, you know, what speaker really stood out to you? You know, what significant thing really made an impact in your life? And just different questions like that to just get them talking. By doing something special and going out to eat, something where it's just you and them and it's away from the Xbox or whatever it is, you're going to get time to talk. They're going to say, okay, there's a different level of communication that's expected here, and you're going to get conversation back.
So open-ended questions rather than ones they can just say yes or no.
Absolutely.
Or a grunt.
I'm great at yes or no. If you give me the chance to say yes or no, I'll do that. So, no, open-ended ones are the way to go. And figure out where you can team up with, and or who you can team them up with. There's some good godly Christian mentors that might be a better fit. You know, you're there for them, but it might not always be mom and dad. Find out where you can team up with, and find out where it might be a better fit for somebody else, and be a part of helping pick that out.
Great.
But I also encourage making sure they stay hooked up. One of the biggest things is coming back, doing something to just trip and fall and feeling like they're a failure. It's going right back in the old way.
Yeah.
That's not the truth. Man, making sure that they get hooked up with church, volunteering there on Sundays and Wednesdays, that they're there alongside with the same people they went to camp with, that they continue those friendships with and stay hooked up with, and inviting friends. If there's a staying overnight time, summertime's the best time. Saturday nights, let their friends stay overnight and get them to church on Sunday or a Wednesday. They start to see their friends getting saved, they'll get on fire for the Lord.
That's good. So good. So
Mike,
good.
thanks so much.
Yeah, thank you for sharing your wisdom with us today. It was really good points. So I hope your parents are really helped today. Encourage your teenagers. Pastor Mike had some great nuggets for you today.
Really,
you can
good.
Rewind this, listen to it again, and take those things to heart. So we really appreciate you listening today. We love you, and we'll see you next time.